Everybody, it's your boy Ghost back at it again. The complete playthrough, the continuation, part 18, hour 18. Alright, so we went ahead and checked the wall of memories real quick from the last one. Because, of course, I had to get accustomed to the new base. This kind of literally went around and stayed right here. It shows. It's kind of sad, but it shows the crystal. You know, when they remember the daggers when they made the pledge. That's kind of cool. Alright, so we're good to go. We have our new blade. So now let's head toward. Oh, what's up? Little birds, huh? Alright. Everything else is taken care of, as you see. So now we're gonna make our way to. Well, let's see what's back here. Actually, is there anything up here? Maybe a chest or anything? Yeah. Oh, look at that. Boom! This is the way. I told you I'd show you the way. Alright. So let's go find let's take this out because this gives us an aneurysm. We're gonna go straight down. And no psychotic tendencies. With a new blade around all the nice people. Alright. So let's go ahead to Otto and kind of, I guess, give him a rundown, I guess, of what happened.
Clive, is everything all right?
She turned around before I could even fucking tell her if anything was alright. Like, she's like, is everything alright? And then, like, that was rude. Nah, I'm just playing. All the people here love us. I think.
All operations are suspended until further notice.
Jesus!
Yes, Captain. I'll let the others know.
It looks nice, right? The ship looks shit. The ship looks nice.
Have you finished sorting those reports yet?
Alright, here's Otto.
Finished. I am
Maybe,
starving.
hold on. Let's take a look at the map real quick. This back end area, the bunks. We can look really quick.
Lady Tyre is performing a delicate operation.
Okay, so she doesn't want to be disturbed. Alright, that's... Got you. There's somebody there to talk to. What's this? Sorry, in a burst. Okay. Like I said, guys, whenever I do run those the texts and stuff, I kind of speed read through it. So sometimes, if like I said, if I flicker through it a little bit too fast, you guys can always pause it real quick because I want you guys to still get the experience. I just don't want to blow up the video with certain things.
You can scour the whole of storm and ash. And
Okay, so we're just gonna go down there. That was the person we were gonna talk to. So now let's go talk to Otto and see where we're at.
Ah, there you are, Clive. Word of your adventures arrived this morning. Victor sent us thanks.
I doubt Kupka will miss the fools he sent to catch me. Not a single one of the bearers we saved showed any interest in coming with us. No one seems keen to join hands with an outlaw. Any news while we were away?
None worth mentioning. Gav's still off keeping an eye on the Republican army. Should be back any day now.
Understood. If anyone needs me, I'll be in the map room.
I'm liking this. We're a lot more tactical now. I mean, they went through a lot of shit, but
Still can't work that one out. There must be better places than the hull of a gutted airship to bury your nose in a book.
Yet this is where she's chosen to be. And I'm sure she has her reasons.
alright.
I learned something new. You'll be the first to know. Now off you go.
Off you go. Alright, so let's talk to the Moogle. Alright, so it looks like we're gonna have like a contract system here. We'll see. Let's get things situated here at the new spot. Palestinian prejudice. Okay. I like the little lore behind it.
I trust I'm not intruding.
Back from your mission? I'm beginning to think your habit of surviving cannot be attributed to luck alone.
One might say the same of you, Vivian Ninetails.
I'll have you know that only 4 attempts have been made on my life, and none was especially memorable. So, to what do I owe the honor? Could it be that you've come for one of my lessons?
Is that so hard to believe?
Very well then. Shall we start with the state of the realm? To absolutely no one's surprise, she finds herself at the mercy of armies and outlaws. Well, mostly armies. Though that's not for want of trying, is it, Clive? But the real question is, how did we get here?
Nice little recap.
Long though Sambrek's dominion over northeastern Storm has endured, recent days have seen the Blight wrest ever more land from her grasp. For which reason she has continued to wage war on her rival across the strait, hoping to claim less blackened pastures. But Odin would sooner pawn his sword than Waloed relinquish Ash. And the Empire pays dearly for every blade of grass bent beneath Sambrequois boots. Little wonder then that Sylvester set his sights on the crystalline dominion, an altogether easier target, possessed of no less ether. It was 5 years ago, while you were busying yourself with the destruction of Drake's head, that the Empire made its move, subjugating its theretofore neutral neighbor. A nation which could legitimately claim to be the center of the world. Certainly there is no better place to stage an army. From there, the Holy Empire's reach spans the Twins. The non-aggression treaty was the only thing keeping them in check. But if they truly broke the pact without provocation, it is only a matter of time before others reply in kind. The Holy Empire, the Dalmekian Republic, the Kingdom of Waloed, and of course, our friends in Yara. Who will be left standing, I wonder, when the last drop of blood is spilled?
You were born in Twinside. Do you not fear for your home?
Oh, dark clouds are wont to gather over the Dominion. Yet in spite of it all, she has ever endured. And when the storm has passed, I am confident she will remain. Now, as to the matter of payment for today's lesson, complete a simple errand for me and we shall consider ourselves even.
Even? Right.
Return this volume to old tomes in the shelves. Tell him it was adequate.
I suppose it wouldn't hurt to visit our resident historian.
Ah, my favorite pupil. One would think.
Scan through this real quick. Okay.
I admit. A far more reputable fellowship.
What about the Dominion?
My beloved homeland. Or at least, it was.
Okay.
How may I help you today?
Alright, so there's lots of ongoings, huh? The Grand Cast. It's pretty dope.
Of course.
Take a look at that. Ah, it's pretty dope. Okay, so it shows you oh, look at Torgo. It's puppy Torgo, man. Look, as he grows up. That's my boy. So cute. Alright, cool. So that shows you that and the kinda that's nice. You can kinda see stuff like it about his pops. You have Duchess, his mom. His brother when he was a kid that we thought was dead, huh? Huh. pretty dope. Trying to transitions and destiny the file. It's nice. You guys can look at this and kind of see a little bit of that, like their relationships and transgressions throughout the story and how everything builds up. And that's nice. It's a nice little recap.
Here you are.
The situation map, huh? That's pretty dope. So you guys, this is a nice little encyclopedia about everything that's happened, and it's detailed. You know, that's actually pretty nice. Those of you that might have did so much shit, and it's kind of like, so I don't know, but I mean, I've been paying attention to it, but you know, it can happen.
Very
I
good.
like the 16-bit characters and stuff. All right, so now everything is done, guys, and let's go ahead and now let's talk back to Otto. Where the hell is he? Okay. We're gonna go down, go across, and yeah.
Look, I said it.
I said Otto. You gotta talk to Hippocrates. And the shelves. My bad, guys. You guys know what I meant. Alright, let's see if there's anything to read or anything to pick up or inspect and kind of look at on the way there. Alright. Any NPCs or...
Old Tome said the hideaway is built inside an airship. Said it was called the Invincible.
That's pretty dope. So we're in the Invincible, huh? Alright, let's talk to Hippocrates.
Norseman Harpocrates.
That is a name I have not heard for a long time. So long, in fact, I had half forgotten it was mine. Welcome home, Clive. You were missed, as always.
I believe this belongs to you. Vivian asked me to return it.
Ready? Our resident scholar devours books faster than young Tet does lemon tarts. Would that I could do the same. But alas, I no longer possess the necessary constitution for such indulgence, either in words or tarts. That said, I have continued my search for mention of the creature you encountered at Drake's Head. But without access to the great libraries of Oriflamme or the Dominion, I regret that I have been able to find little and less. I am sorry.
Please, don't apologize. I'll send word to our associates. See if they can't furnish you with more books.
I fear it is not more books that I require, but the right ones. Mayhap we look in the wrong places. There are still libraries to the north.
I'll see what I can do.
You are too kind. There are not many in this world who would indulge the whims of a tired old historian.
Not too tired to go filching Kupo nuts, though. Always got a pocket for him. Nicks him off the Moogle.
Hush now. We all know there's no such thing as Moogles.
The twins seem well.
Aye. Yet they laugh far too little for one so young. The loss of their parents weighs heavy on them, however well they hide it. Titan took much from us that night, from some more than others, and the wounds that remain, they are not quick to heal.
Which is why we must give them all the time they need.
That we must. Just as I must give you the time you need to recuperate. Good day, Clive.
Good day. Gav will be back soon. I should get some rest while I can.
Alright, guys. So, let's return to our chambers. We read this, didn't we? No, we didn't. I think we did. Okay. That one I actually look at. I have to actually look at that last one back myself. So let's go to. We have to go back to our bedchamber.
Not back
The
already,
bedroom.
and you're already off solving everyone's problems. It looks good, Clive. Goes well with the scowl.
I'd had that brand for so long. I'd forgotten what life was like without it. What it was like to be myself. And it's all thanks to you, Talia.
The scalpel did most of the work. Ah, before I forget, a rider was here with a letter from Gav. Otto left it on your desk.
I understand that brand is
Stolus.
a mark of shame.
Alright, I'll have a look.
And then you get some rest.
That's a good portion of your face to leave a big ass scar. I don't know.
What could Gav have thought worthy of a letter?
Have you been to the toll? I hear your ship
You gotta read Gav's letter, which is right here. Okay. So we have to keep checking it. About the Republic's play. Oh yeah, because he got fucked up. They fucked up his eye. Alright. That's cool.
What does Gav have to say?
The Republican army is on the march, leaving Randala in Hugo Kuka's charge. With him and his men occupied with the defense of the capital, they're less likely to trouble us.
Good news, then.
It's more than that. This is our chance. The one we've been waiting for.
But look how far we've come. All that we have here, our friends, the hideaway, are they not cause for joy?
5 years. 5 long years. If I could only command this power I've been granted, we might have achieved so much more. Each time I reach for it, it's like something is holding me back.
Summoning an icon exacts a price not easily paid. Your body knows this only too well. It's merely trying to save you from yourself.
And every burden I cannot bear falls to you.
This mission of ours has made me question everything I thought I knew. But one thing has become abundantly clear. The crystals take more than they give. In exchange for momentary comfort, we must endure a lifetime of pain, war after war, loss upon loss. And now? Now they rob us of our very homes, leaving naught but dust and ash. But you're trying to change that. We're trying to change that. And to me, that's no burden.
I know, but...
Try not to forget. We're only here because Joshua gave us a second chance. It would be a pity to waste such a precious gift.
He did. He was there. It wasn't an illusion. I heard him call out to Ultima.
Also might possess him. You might have to fight him in the end. I can see that happening with this type of shit. If possible.
If Joshua is still alive, he'll be looking for that thing.
Do you think he will ever come back?
I know he will. And we must be ready when he does. To a world without mother crystals. To Sid.
And so the North is lost.
I knew that the Blight spread ever more swiftly, Your Grace. But this is far, far worse than any could have imagined.
It is only a matter of time before the twins are no more.
No, he wasn't dead.
The world marches ever closer to its end, and here we chase shadows. Tell me, brother, are our efforts in vain?
Them two brothers right there, man. I knew he wasn't dead, though.
My apologies, I didn't mean to intrude.
Not at all. We were just discussing strategy.
Speak freely, Otto.
It's Martha, from the inn. She's gone missing. Anyway, I'll be in the mess when you've finished.
Very well.
Alright. The gathering
What would make Martha leave the rest?
Something has happened to Martha.
Double check one more time. Okay, so we won't go. Well, we have to go over there anyway, right? So let's go back down. I was gonna say let's not go back to that because that's just basically gonna show us a song or something that we have. So it's like the one thing that's like. I mean, it's okay. I don't normally change the theme anyway, guys. I have to kind of keep it exactly where, where they had it. Seems to change pretty nicely. Plus, we're not buying all the soundtracks until, until like later on anyway. There's plenty of time for that.
What do we know, Otto?
Some lads from the Imperial garrison in this area started a fight over at Martha's Rest. Blood was spilled. Bones were broken. The usual. But somewhere in the middle of it all, Martha vanished without a word to anyone. And that ain't like her, Clive. Something's not right.
You think this was planned?
Of course it bloody was. Ever since Eastport, the Empire's been tightening its grip around the Duchy's balls. They've strung up everyone who's ever set eyes on a runaway, claiming they're traitors to the Holy Throne, conspiring to restore the House of Rosfield to power. And now it sounds like the bastards have turned their attentions to the pallbearers weak enough to stay put. Naturally, old Martha could see the way the wind was blowing, complained that it was getting harder and harder to take bearers in.
And now she's missing. If she's fallen into the hands of the Empire, we could be next.
Couple of curse breakers are already on their way to the inn. They should help speed up the search. But if this is as bad as I think it is, you might end up having to save their asses and all.
Don't worry, Otto. I'll make sure everyone gets home safe.
Okay, so we've got
It's
some,
not that I don't trust Cole.
we've got some side quests too.
It's that I don't trust the Empire to show any of us any mercy if we get in their way.
Okay, so it's looking like
Martha is a survivor. We'll find her. And how
Probably-
may I assist
we probably
you
have some
today?
updates
How may I help you today?
on the board.
Study it well, Clive.
Yeah, okay. I had some stuff about the Dominion in there and so forth.
The
Alright,
state of the realm
so we'll make
is
sure it wasn't anything that was
ever-changing,
locked
Clive.
behind anything. So we're gonna go do this. We're gonna go hit this side mission here, and let's make sure we're going the right way. We're going this way. So it'll take some time to get accustomed to the airship. It doesn't want me to go this way, does it? Yeah, it does. Alright. Let's go back up. Oh, we're gonna we'll go find the curse breakers right afterwards.
Damn blighted bilge. Is everything all right?
Aside from the holes in my hull, everything's roses.
The lake water doesn't agree with it then?
That's one way of putting it. And unless you've got some grand scheme to suck the black from the lake like we do in the atrium, that slurry will keep eating away at the timber like young Tech does our lemon tarts. Suppose a coat of pitch might stave off the rot for a moon or so, assuming we had any pitch, which we don't. Blood and more. Doubt the old tub's got more than a dozen runs left in him.
Of course, Obolus. Your skiff is our only means of reaching the mainland. Without it, we'd be lost.
Well, I'm glad someone round here sees it that way. To make pitch, you need pitch trees. But in case you haven't noticed, live trees are one of the 1,000 things sorely lacking in the Deadlands. Now, I'm not so unkind as to ask you to fell a faraway forest and lug the logs back here to the mere, which is why we'll be needing a suitable alternative. And it just so happens, I once heard the thorny pitchers of Curltail Falls cover themselves in a sticky wax to trap birds and beetles and whatnot. Might be enough to tide me over.
Sounds easier than felling a faraway forest. That's for certain.
Alright. Cock and ball. Yeah.
Never been to Curltail Falls myself.
Alright. So. Pretty sure there's a. Let's see something real quick. From where we're at on the map. So this is where we're at. We're here. This is where the mission's at. We've done everything already. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go knock this out. Okay, guys? And then we're gonna take this one over to this obelisk at Martha's Rest, alright? So let's go to the 3 reads. So we made sure we finished everything at the hideaway. It's all situated. There's not anything that we're lacking in or we have to still go and do. Okay, so let's take. That's where we have to go down there. Let's see. Yeah, it's a little bit of a travel, but let's knock it out. We still don't have our God, I love my dog. You know, we still don't have our chocobo, but we're fine. I didn't know if I could jump directly off there and not die. Who knows? Maybe I could have.
Easier than felling a forest, I said.
Alright, so we get a chance to try out some of our stuff, right? And for the first time ever, let's use Phoenix Reborn. Okay, okay, okay. I'm feeling that. I'm feeling that. Hold that. Let's try some of this new shit. Oh man. Oh man. It's serious, bruh. And then of course we have the enhanced AP, by the way. We purchased that from the store. There's something new. The key item. I will show you guys that. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna head right back home. So let's take a look at the open world map, right? Let's go back there, and we're gonna head back to the hideaway. Talk to him, and then we'll go on and we'll do the main quest. But just so you guys know, accessory wise, I'll show it to you. What we have on, okay, is we bought the Wages of Warcraft, so we've increased our AP gain by 20%, and we bought On the Fortune in the Heavens, which increases our XP. If you didn't get the pre-order, which was a 10%, you can get a 15% increase in your XP. So, and then the last one is what we got from that mission that we did, I believe in the 17th video. the breath of the fire. It increases our, it cuts our cooldown in half. So we're running flames of our heat wave that we love so much. Uh, we're running that normally at normal damage now, normal cooldown. It's relatively quick. Uh, and the flames of rebirth is pretty cool. A lot of damage, you gain back health. I think I was gonna get hit in the other one, and I had a level of invulnerability window. We'll take a look back at that again. Like I said, I'm still getting accustomed to it. We just put it on there, but I like it so far.
Well, did you find me some wax?
Find is one way of putting it.
All right.
Ugh. Reeks like a chocobo's arse. Well, I don't suppose the Argo will mind as long as he stays above the waves.
Argo? So your boat has a name? I didn't know.
Yeah. Same as me old man. He was a ferryman himself back before the Blight came. The boat's all I have left of him. And thanks to you, he'll sail another day.
There we go. There's our side quest. Alright. Back up to 603. We got a badge of might. So that's an increase, an attack increase at 12. That's pretty good. I mean, we're not going to put this shit on. You know. I think, I haven't actually even looked at the cooldown of... We're going to make sure we go back and at least touch base on this because that's bothering me. But we'll do it once we get back to the hideaway. We have to go look for Martha anyway. So let's take a look at the world map. Let's take a look at the world map. Yeah, Martha's Rest. I don't think there's nothing else anywhere else, so we're good. And let's see what happened to her.
What happened here?
Come on.
That's what I was saying.
We need to find the others.
I'm sorry, Sid. We were too late. The Imperials have already left.
We're best off staying where we are for now, I reckon.
Anything catch your eye?
So here's some new stuff at the shop. See if there's anything new that we want. Some stone skin cuffs. That's pretty specific. Okay. See how you could use that. Maybe throw it on there so you could maintain your defensive buff. Maybe you're gonna fight against something where it just makes the most sense. I don't know. That seems pretty specific. I don't know if I would use that. But
They've killed my bear. I demand recompense.
Damn, bruv. He doesn't even care that the dude's dead. He just cares that he just lost property.
I'm sorry. I think I twisted something.
Shit's fucked up over here. Alright, let's go inside.
Sid? What said you'd be coming? I trust you don't mind. Also thought you might need some help. And it appears he was right.
You, could say that, yes. They're saying the Imperials ascended like a storm. No one was spared their fury. Martha tried to step in and calm things down, but all our efforts got her were a pair of iron shackles and a hard march.
Any idea where?
Judging by their tracks, they headed towards Sorrowwise Bay.
To the Abbey sheltering Martha's bearers.
The bastards. Jill and I will go after them. You take care of the people here.
We will. But, before you go, one of the locals heard something. He said the soldiers were talking about a culling. I don't know how big this is, but it doesn't sound good. Be careful out there, Sid.
You do the same.
Okay. Dark clouds gather. Let's go do it. Anything else in here? Let's check real quick. Damn, people are fucked up right now, bro. So, what did that say? Okay. Get the ginger root. Yeah, we read this before. That should
What in the
I don't
world is
think
going
I've peeped it all the way.
Lads from the garrison all poured in, sword swinging, and took Martha away with them.
This culling business. You don't think the Empire means to rid the land of bearers, do you?
We know there's nothing up there, because we've been here before. I don't think they added anything. Let's see.
Cole is right.
So it's 403 things. Yeah, but it's here.
That was
Okay.
no tavern brawl.
I guess we gotta.
It was a message.
But to come. Bearers are the property of the Empire. The garrison wouldn't have the authority to act alone. The orders would have had to have come from higher up.
Good to see you, Sid. The soldiers who did this are long gone, I'm afraid. We're doing what we can to treat the wounded.
It's fucked. Alright. So we're gonna follow along. Got some distance. I would think we would have been able to get some type of transportation at this point, or at least a way to move a little faster, but
If those horses touch an arrow off his head.
it's amazing. Alright guys, you guys know the drill. Anything glimmering, little back ends. We won't go all the way out of our way to... Oh shit, I didn't even... Alright, let me again. Alright, well... I forgot that I had that, I swapped that out with the Phoenix Rebirth. We'll see if that 12 seconds makes a difference or not. Because, I mean, 12 seconds seems like a lot. So, I mean...
Look. Up ahead.
I don't know. We'll see. The heal is good, but, I mean... We do pretty good on health, as it is.
Don't worry about me. It's them at the Abbey who need you. You have to do something.
Tell us what happened.
What happened? The damn Black Shields, that's what happened.
The Black Shields?
The bastards caught wind. The abbot and I were helping bearers. They were gonna hang us both. When the sick rose from their beds, poor souls turned on the Imperials. Distracted them long enough for me to get away.
Then... they may still be alive. Martha, do you think you can make it back to the inn? Cole is there with the other curse breakers.
Well, that's good. At least she's not dead.
I think so. Thank you, Clive.
She's like the first one that was like missing out there that who didn't end up being dead. Think about it.
Black Shields. Is this some sort of twisted joke?
I'm just gonna make our way. Flying dogs. You see why I told you guys to put the to use the shit? To make sure you say, yeah. Just now I would have wasted another one of the my potions, because sometimes it's not set to it. You know, you have it like this, and you go to send him to sick, and you end up burning a potion for no reason when he's supposed to be sicking somebody. You know what I mean? So we're gonna keep moving. We'll try to pick up what we see along the way, little by little. We're not really gonna break, you know, OD and take ourselves really out the mix of where we were going, because then, you know, we're kind of increasing. What is this? Shit, wrong one. Man, the build up for that joint. It's a long Let's level up. That's good. So we're getting up there. Look, we finally broke 260 in attack and stagger. That's good. We should be in the 70s soon. Core stats. Before we know it, we'll be over 2,000 HP. So it's going well. Plus the increased experience gain is gonna help. The increased AP from fighting adds like that. Just real quick, you know. We're making the most of it. We don't have as many attack buffs, and our abilities, we really can't spam them as much as we had set up before, but we're increasing, our combat ability, and then you try to make the most of it, because once you get up there in AP, or you have the certain things that you need, well, now you free up that spot. You know what I mean? And you can use it for whatever. Shit's more fucked up in here.
No.
Damn it. I thought you lot were all spent.
Murderers. They drove the bearers to this.
Wait. These two aren't turned.
That bitch of an innkeeper must have sent them. Colluding with the enemies of the Empire is a serious offense.
And for their crimes shall they be punished. Such is the law. To dwell in darkness.
Check this guy's armor out. The armor is dope.
Welcome lasting dawn. On
All that
these
shit.
swords
We're gonna murder him.
How dare you speak those words? Have you no honor?
Clive.
This won't take long. It's over.
I mean, he wasn't lying. I think we're gonna build up our. We're gonna build up 1,000, and increase our limit break age. So we have 3. I did say whenever we got the 3rd icon, we buy that. So we'll probably do that next. Nice. So if you wanted to have a build that was, you know, primarily with wind and Garuda, you can lower that. You can lower the cooldown of that too.
He may still be alive.
We'll see what happens. I want to see how this kind of works out in the next boss fight. If it impedes us too much, or if we're actually on point with it, we'll see. Because I really haven't had a chance to see if Flames of Rebirth really. We'll see. I'm not gonna judge anything yet.
The abbot.
Okay, he's dead.
The bearers died protecting him, calling upon what little magic they had left in their bodies.
Clive. He's breathing.
We're friends of Martha. We're here to help.
Are the Imperials dead?
They are. Every last one.
If only that were true. The Black Shields will return. The cuttings will continue. Rosaria will never be saved unless we save her. Tell her to beg Sin's aid, and tell her this wasn't her fault.
I shall.
In here. We found a survivor.
Clive. He's gone.
We've laid the abbot to rest. But the bearers, they didn't need to die like this.
No, they didn't.
but it was their choice. They knew the fate that awaited them and chose to meet it on their terms, fighting for those who fought for them.
Arthur said they rose from their beds, threw themselves at the Imperials as she and the Abbot could escape.
I've gathered the bearers' remains. We should consign them to the tide.
There's a drawbridge not far from here. Radix jump. The currents there are swift. If the Abbot was still with us, he'd have taken the dust there himself and performed the casting. I'll get someone to...
I'll do it.
Of course. Cole and I will remain here and see to the Imperials.
Alright, so we gotta lay them to rest. Let's take a look at the map real quick. Alright, so straight up and then over. I don't know if we can cross right here. Yeah, we can't. We have to go around this. I think we came and we picked up a couple of chests in over here, like in I think part 4? Somewhere along like the mid-levels to an extent. What the hell is that? Oh, this introduces probably the bounties. Kill this thing.
Think it's spotted us, Torgal? What am I saying? Of course it has. It's a floating eyeball.
What's that?
Over here!
Okay. These notorious things. That build-up is really serious, man. He's using some serious shit too. There we go. It's a stagger. Kind of use a Phoenix shift and then build it back up. Pretty decent. I mean, he's not as... What the hell is that? Oh, I guess that's him putting stuff on us. Alright.
I failed.
What happened there? Oh my god. Alright, so we gotta look back. I gotta look back at that. I think I didn't even realize that my health was going down. There's a gauge that he puts there at the bottom. And it actually drains the whole thing. That's actually dope. Let's see if we can go back to it. Hold on, where is he? Alright, so we saw the way that he fought.
Try not to move.
I didn't even realize he was draining my health. So that's probably like a charge that he puts on you. That's actually pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie. So it's a charge and it continues to drain your joint. That's dope. Alright, so we'll be a little bit more aware of that. That was the first time we ever died. I guess we wasn't used to anything taking your health down by so much. I'm kind of excited actually. Oh shit, I think we're going the wrong way. You know what we're gonna do? Let's travel back to the obelisk and then we'll come back down. See, now that's what it should be. So that's supposed to be a formidable foe, right? So I hope there's more of them like that out there. I don't see. We're going this way. I wonder what he drops. We'll have to make sure to beat him.
Oi, look sharp!
I forget what he was called. It's called a what it is, but it's dope. He teases you and stuff in the middle. Remember, we still gotta see if it's worth it to use. You know, wasn't able to really keep certain staggers up, but we'll charge that to us not paying attention. Unless we'll take a look and see if, you know, maybe we want to take out the rebirth and use the points for something in the meantime. That's a B. We want to find him, actually. Yeah, we're going straight for him. I see him, too. I see the fucker. Coming for you, fucker. You got me out here running and shit. It's personal. Alright. Let's try this again. I'm gonna be a little bit quicker on the... Oh, he has a lot of radio shit. I see that now. I shit that. This is probably what he was using before. Or did he cast death on me? I don't even know, bro. I'm gonna look back at it afterwards, man, because I'm curious of that shit myself. All I know is my health just said I failed, and I've never heard him say that before, which is exceptional. It was a stagger. I mean, he really pissed me off. Like, you gonna do me like that? And he might actually pick up his Alright. So that kind of chases him, huh? Okay, there we go, see? Gotta push up the stagger on him. Alright, so we keep out of it. And he does this type of shit. It's actually pretty decent, I'm not gonna lie. I'm kinda happy that we got enemies like that, man. So far, I really haven't seen too much, but hopefully this is a sign of things to come. I mean, it really did piss me off, because we're not letting him really do shit. As you can see the difference now. I really want to know what it was that he used to hit me like that. Maybe it's this. I don't know. That's what it is. So it's okay. So you guys have to get out of the circle. I figured I was gonna kill him, so I stayed in it because I wouldn't know again. I think the formidable foes might be single. So we're just gonna fight him, and every time the circle pops up, we're gonna dash out and just hit him. As you can see, it's pretty easy to beat him like that, but you cannot stand in that. So I think either that's automatic death, or it's a what's the word I'm looking for? Yeah, it's either automatic death or the AOE damage on it is just too high for where we're at. So I don't know, but remember, when you guys are fighting him, don't stay inside of that circle. Because we had full health, and I don't think he even really touched us once in the whole fight. So now that's pretty dope, son. I forgot that I'm playing in Final Fantasy, and they can cast death. So make sure that you guys get away from the fucking puddle of death, because you'll die. Alright, that's pretty dope. Oh man. You come back again like, hey, so now, you ever heard of the expression, third time's the charm? Oh, fuck, man. Did I not even hit him with that? Alright. He's shot. Alright, so we're gonna try to finish him up before the ending of this video and in the 19th hour, because you know we're keeping it real, you know it'll happen. It'll be the first and the second time that we've died so far, period. And it's the same enemy, and like I said, it's not really this is the shit right here. but we staggered him. You see, that's what I thought was gonna happen in the last one, where you don't necessarily have to be, because you don't want to be in the center of that shit, you know, because you're kind of, you're messed up if that's the case, you know. If you're in the center of it, you can't get out in time, and you're gonna get hit by the death. So try to do as much DPS as possible, you know. There it is again. Get away. See, he doesn't do it again. You know what I have to do? What I'm gonna do, hold on. We're gonna try to pull this in on the fourth one. Because I think we can't even attack on it. Or maybe we're not using it. You know what I think it is? It's the lightning from it. I keep saying I don't know what those orbs are that are around me, right? And whenever I'm doing my dash, the orbs themselves activate. So I forgot that I picked up a new power from the other guy. And I think it's drawing me towards him. So what we're gonna do is, instead of us dashing, we're gonna dodge out with R1. And maybe fire from distance once we get him to like about mid health. Because I think that's when he starts to spam that attack. Okay. I'll look at the mechanics of what, you know, the orb and the dash and stuff afterwards. But we got 3 minutes. We should have been able to kill. We had him dead in the last one. But I wanted to stay in there to see if that was actually death he was casting. And now for certain, I'm 100% that is definitely death. So it's, I mean, honestly speaking, it's a little tricky. I'm not gonna lie to you. There's not really much that he does, but obviously, you know, it doesn't matter if one thing you do does that much damage, then it doesn't matter what kind of enemy you are. You know, he's got these that you move, you can situate that, you know. Maybe if I had the Cyclone, it would have been better. There's no way to really know that, honestly. But, because we want to use this, at least for the time being. And we're just going to keep this on him. This little fucker really caused me a lot of trouble here, huh? This is when he's going to start doing his shit. That's what it's called. It's called Doom? Is that what it's called? Yeah, that is what it's called. But see, I'm not able to get out of the fucking thing.
I failed.
Alright, we gotta fix that. Hold on. So what we're gonna do, this is the 18th one, right? So what I'll do is